Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. So we will wait for a few more minutes and then we'll start. Yeah.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Am I audible, right? Hello.
Good evening. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, sir, you are audible.
So today first we will discuss about subquery part. Then if you have any doubt, then we will discuss your questions if you have any doubt regarding activity question, practice question or anything. Is that okay?
Yes.
So let me share my screen. So yeah.
Sorry, I missed. What did you say? First, we'll discuss about what?
Subquery in SQL. Basically module 3.2. Hello. Am I audible, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
So let me share my screen. So hello. So anyone want to tell us what is subquery? Anyone? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So anyone can explain what is subquery? Okay, so let me explain. Subquery is a query that appear inside another query. A subquery is used inside another query, and the syntax is pretty simple, like outer query, then inner query. Then the question is why we need subquery. Anyone explain why we need subquery? Okay, so in practical database structure, data is scattered across multiple tables. So most queries that you want to make, you have to pull data from multiple tables, 2 or more tables. That's why you need subquery, right? So before that, we will go through first in operator, then we will discuss about various subqueries. So what is in operator? The SQL in condition allows you to easily test if an expression matches any value in a list of values. Suppose it matches any list of values, then it returns. And the syntax is pretty simple, like select, then column name, then from table name, then where column name, then in condition, and the value 1, value 2, like this. And it also reduce use of multiple or condition. So let's discuss one question. So find the student. So let's see the first table. Select. Across the session, I will be using university database, and I will be using like tax student tables and instructor table like this. So let's see the first table. Select. Sorry. Select start from tax. Okay. So in taxable, there is a column ID, then the course ID, then the section ID, and the semester year, and the grade. So the question is find the student ID. We have taken course ID CS101 or CS102. So anyone want to help me how to write this query? In on operator, then we will be using in operator. So anyone? So basically you have to find the student ID. We have taken course ID CS101 or CS102. So from the course ID, you can take the value of CS101 or CS102. So anyone want to help me write this query?
Select ID.
Yeah, select ID.
Select course ID.
Okay, you have to find the student ID. Yeah, so select ID, then
Select ID.
Okay.
From
from
is the
table
name
name.
of this table.
Okay, name of the table is text. Then
X where
okay, where
course ID
course ID.
in
Okay, first you will, let's write in the or operator. Then I will be using in operator. That will be
course
good.
ID equals to
Equals to
single quote CS dash 101
CS dash 101. Okay, then sorry, then or
course ID
course
course underscore ID equals to
equal to
CS dash 10.
102. Yeah. This is yeah, this is right query. Let's run the query. Okay. Course ID. Okay, so I have not. Okay. So these are the student ID. These are the student ID who have taken course ID CS101 or CS102. So anyone want to help how to write this query using in condition? Anyone?
Yes, sir. Me,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes,
Select ID
select ID
from text,
from text.
where course ID in
Course ID in then
CS
CS
101,
101
comma
comma
CS 102.
CS 102. Yeah, very good. So see, can you see the difference in condition and or operator? Anyone tell what is the difference between? We can write also or in. So how means what is the difference actually?
Sir, can you please run our code?
So when multiple
Run
operations
previous
are there,
query.
the query can be compact.
And yeah, a query can be compact, and it also used help reduce the need for multiple or conditions. So you have to don't use multiple or condition. Suppose there are another course ID. Suppose the question is find the student ID who have taken course ID CS102 or CS02 or so like CS103. Then you have to take you have to write multiple or. Then you have to like this, or then where course ID. But in condition you have to write just comma and CS103. So I hope everyone understand what is the use of in operator.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah. So the next we will discuss subqueries in where clause. So if there is any subqueries in where clause, that will that will be called subqueries. So in the subqueries in where clause, the inner query execute before the main query. Then the result of the inner query will be used main query, and the syntax is pretty simple, like select column names, then from, then table name, then where, then column name, then you have to operator, like you have to use some operator in operator or like anything operators. Then inner query like select column names, then from, then table names, then where condition. So I as I already told, the subquery means the inner query will execute first, then the result of inner query will be used the outer query or main query. So let's see some queries. So yeah, the question is find the names of the student who has taken course ID CS101. So let's see the table first. So you have to find the names of the student. So we have to, so let's see, select start from student. Sorry. So let's run the query. So in the student table, we will find ID, then name of the student, then name, department name, then total grade. And let's see. So who has taken course ID CS10. So let's see another table. So select start from. text. So in the text table, you will be see like ID, then course ID, then section ID, semester year. Basically, these are the student ID and those courses, the particular student, how many minutes, what are the course taken. Suppose you can see student ID is 00. He taken course ID CS101, then 0012 he taken CS347, like this. Like you can see row number 3, like student ID 12345, he has taken CS101, and 12345 taken CS101, and the primary key is of ID, course ID, section ID, semesters, and the year. So yeah, so let's see, let's write the queries. Find the names of student who has taken course ID CS101. So you have to basically find the names of the student who has taken course ID CS101. So you have to basically use two tables. So yeah, so can anyone help how to write this query? Anyone?
Actually, the questions are much difficult than what we are going through right now.
Yes, can you explain? Can you repeat yours? I did not get it.
Seeing the questions that we have in the assignments,
Oh,
they
yeah,
are
yeah,
more trickier than what we are seeing right now.
yeah. See, we'll discuss.
They're very straightforward queries.
Yeah, see, you have to understand. First, you will go every question. So first, we'll go to from the basic to advanced. So these are the basic things. So see, I'll explain. These are the subquery in basic. So you have to understand this also. So we'll go through basic then advanced. So we will explain also practice assignment and activity question also. So don't worry. So yeah, can you please tell how to write this query? Hello.
Yeah.
Select
Yes, select. Select. Then
just scroll down.
select name
Select name.
from student. Where?
Where
Yeah, then
student dot course ID.
you have to use in operator. So you can also write in the in join also, but can you?
We have to say the name, right?
Okay.
This table doesn't have the name.
Yeah, you can see. You can also give the alias name or did not use the alias name. It's also fine. So you have this. And yeah, then
What I'm saying is this table, what we see right now is takes, right? This particular table is takes.
yeah, this particular is this text.
Student comma takes.
Okay. Yeah, student comma text. Yeah, then
Where student dot sorry, yeah, where student dot course ID
course ID
underscore ID is equal to takes underscore takes dot course underscore ID.
course ID. Yeah, then
I don't remember the table of student. This is the takes table that we see, correct?
yeah, this is the text.
Does the student table has course ID in it? The column course ID in it?
So yeah, so you have to use in operator. So these are the means join. So you can also write this query in join. So can you write this query using the in operator? So I'll be asking. So see, this is the student table. In student table, there are ID, then name, then department name, then the total credit. In the student table, you will get ID, then the name of the student, then the department name, and the total credit. And the from tax level, you will get ID and the suppose 001 to 8. Then how many means what are the courses he had taken? CS101, 001 to 8. He takes CX347 like this. So I want I want this. I want to write this query using in operator. Can you write using in operator only?
Or join only in order.
All so no join only in operator. So find the names of the student who has taken course ID CS101.
Awesome. Select name from
Okay, select
name from
name from
a student
student
where
Hmm?
means,
Student comma takes will definitely be there.
means
Student
I
comma takes.
where I sir, a student dot ID in
Okay, let me write this query, then you will understand. Where course ID
in
when
select
uh,
text dot ID
select
select ID
select ID. Okay, ID
from
from
text
text
where
where
a student dot ID is equal to course text dot course ID.
I'll be see. Let me write this query. So select name from student where ID in. So select ID from text where course ID
Course ID is
course ID equal to CS 101.
10.
So see, this subquery return list of ID we have taken course ID CS101, and
Yes,
this subquery if any matches, then it returns the name. So everyone got it? Hello?
yes,
Then okay, then sum clause. Sum clause means at least one. Suppose at least one return true, then it returns true. Suppose and the syntax is pretty simple, like in operator select, then column name, then from table name, where, then expression, then sum, then subquery. Okay, so the so let me solve one question. So you have to write
हेलो
find the yeah
12 बजे पूरा क्लास चल रहा है
okay. So you have to write one query, find the names of the instructor, find the name of instructor with salary greater than that of some, means at least instructor in the history department. So basically you have to name of instructor. Suppose at least one instructor in the history department, suppose some salary. Okay, let me see the table, then we will get it. What is the select start from instructor. So instructor table as ID, then name, department name, then salary. So basically you have to find name of instructor. So name of instructor, that some instructor in the history department with salary greater than some instructor in the history. Suppose history department salary is 60,000 and the another is 62,000. So you will see, means you will, if you see first row, course means Srinivasan, his salary is 65,000, is greater than 62,000 or 61, then it returns the name of the instructor. So basically you have to find this. So can you, anyone, how to write this query?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Select
Select name from instructor
yeah
where
yes.
salary is greater some, yes, sir. Sorry. No, sir. Salary is greater from
Greater sum.
where salary.
Yeah.
Select
in bracket.
Their salary is greater than
Salary. Salary from
select salary
Salary greater than sum.
from select
Salary
from
from
where
where
department
department
is
name.
equal to history. Yes.
so let's run the query. Okay, so you'll be seeing this name. Okay, so similarly, like all clause, and the syntax is pretty simple, like select, then column name, then from table name, where expression, then all, then subquery. So yeah, so
Sir,
so the question is, find the names of all instructor whose salary is greater than the salary of all instructor in the biology department. So
So, Bindu,
yeah,
so
Okay. Select.
how have you learned all these queries? Is it like after practicing for some time, it has automatically come? Or did you have some way to remember? So, for
so
example, if I'm taking an example, for example, in English, when we are saying a sentence, right, it has two parts, subject and then predicate, and then perhaps a lot of things follow from a syntax perspective. So, is there something like this in SQL also where we can memorize that first you have to, I'm not talking about specific words, for example, I know select, then from, and then where comes, but other portions, for example, some or all this sort of thing, is there some methodology that exists in SQL which can help us memorize all this easier?
it's in this all some these are the like mathematics. So in the slides there is one in the slide there is one returns what is all, what is can this all is sum. So let me set this right, that will be good.
What are you telling, sir? We did not get it. What are you telling?
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Just
Did not get it, sir. What are you telling? How to memorize these all codes?
Hello. Yeah, just a minute. There is a structured, right? SQL means the structured query language, right? So let me show you the structure of the.
The screen is not visible.
Yeah. I'm sure. Now it is visible, right?
Yeah. Now it is visible.
So the structured is first select, then column name, right? So this is the basic structure of a SQL query. Then from table name, the list of table, right?
Yeah.
And then where condition, some condition you want, and then if you want to some performs the group by, so group by, then based on the column name, right? And then
I mean, for example,
yeah, I'm
in order to print column name, right?
yeah.
We will just use column name, but
No,
tables over here, but tables over here will mean all the tables that will also be coming in conditions also. We might be printing column name from one table, but tables will include multiple tables which will not be in the first statement, right? So this is something that we have learned. So
yeah.
Are these kind of things there in a form of a structure? For example, this is okay, select column name from tables where conditions group by columns and then having other things. But
Yeah.
column name, okay. Tables should have everything, which will include conditions also. All that particular thing is what I'm trying to understand.
Yeah. That exactly what Subhendu sir is telling about. So how to put that in the condition? Means suppose you need the maximum salary. I'm just giving an example of the maximum salary, right? So you compare with, am I audible?
Yeah.
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 Yes, sir, you are audible.
So it's like suppose you select the instructor name, right? Instructor. So let me check the table. So let me complete first having and the condition. Here in the having, you can put the whichever is the column name present here in the group by. That column name you can use in the having clause, and otherwise you can use the group by function, means aggregate function. So you know the aggregate function, which are the aggregate function. So can anyone tell what are the aggregate function?
Like
Some
some
max.
average like that.
Yeah. So there are 5 aggregate function, right? Count, sum,
average.
Minimum, maximum, count, average, sum.
Minimum, maximum.
yeah. So you can put that in having condition group by, means let me write min, max, or count and sum, right?
Yes.
And also you can use the column name here that is present, right? The whichever column name present in the group by function, that you can use here also. So after that, so this is the basic structured. So order by some column name based upon. Yeah. So, and the subquery is, as Subhendu sir mentioned, the subquery is whichever the condition. So in another query, we puts the query inside another query. That is the subquery, right? So suppose you want some maximum salary of name of the instructor who have the maximum salary, right? So yeah. So let me check whichever data present in the instructor. Yeah, here you can see the salary, right? So defines the
I have one question.
salary equal to, here you can write the similar structure of another query. And suppose you want the maximum salary, right? From instructor.
So can we say that we can use subqueries along with the logical operator in the where clause or in operator in the where clause?
Logical means, can you define?
What I mean, equals if salary is greater than, less than, equal to.
Yeah. You can use, here I use the equal operator, right? So if
So I'm trying to understand that as we know that having is used only with group by. So is it something like subqueries will be used with logical operator, relational operator, and in operator?
Yeah, you can use, and you can also practice about the whichever the operator. Here I use equal is using, this is known as the means this written only one attribute, right?
Yes.
Means only one row and only one attribute. That's why I use the equal operator, right? And previously, as Subhendu sir said, that in operator use, if there is the multiple values inside this parenthesis, right? If it's written, so suppose the salary I, right? Yeah, then it will returns the multiple salary, right? So then we are using this in operator. Yeah.
Okay.
And we use the equal for only one means one value. So which is also known as the scalar value, also we call it.
So can you please tell how the system interprets a particular SQL query which we write? Which part is taken first, then which part, then which part? So the overall process, how the
It is top-down approach always. So first it will interpret up to this part, then it will go for this one, right?
But sir, for complex queries like if we are joining over 3 tables and we have conditions in all of them kind of.
Without selecting such this within the bracket select.
So sir, how will the overall structure, how things is there should be any process?
Yeah, top-down approach.
Top-down approach. Irrespective of anything, it will be top-down.
Yeah, top-down approach, and in this subquery, it first evaluate this one, inner query is one, because we required this value, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then
first of all, it will carry on in this subquery. Then it will go on for the
you can say that this inside parenthesis the value for the simplicity. You can think the in the parenthesis the salary value will come, right? Then we compare with this one.
Then ultimately we'll select that particular name in which the salary
yeah,
which we want is there.
yeah. And in the you talk about that the join
kind of statement.
Yeah, join kind of statement. Suppose select start from joining, so instructor or the student, right? So you can see it first performs this join operation, means cross product, then it returns the value, right? And if we apply the where condition here,
okay, bottom to top condition. You first check the where condition, then from where and which
first it performs the cross product, then apply the this where condition, then we filter. First cross product, then we filter,
and then display.
Where condition is applicable only when the cross product is there, sir?
No, you can write also the
Okay.
So this is the basic structure of, I already told about that. So select column name from tables, then where condition. Here you can give one column also or list of column also.
So like in this query, this particular select column you put table and conditions group by and having an order by. In this particular query, we have every kind of thing. So how the system will interpret what first will be encountered and then what?
Yeah. Okay. Let me. Yeah. Let's tell you. So suppose first you filter upon on the. Let me tell you. Salary is greater than 50,000. 50 or 70,000, right? So let me write first. Salary is greater.
Sir, if you can use group by and having also.
Yeah. I'm going to just yeah. Then group by department name, right? Then if I applying the having clause means the sum of salary is 1 lakh, right? Is it okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me check. Okay, there is 7. Okay. So the the star will not work because here it have to be present this particular whatever present in this group by function. So let me show you. You can see the column instructor dot id must be appear in the group by clause or be used the aggregate function, right? So for that here you have to use the like department name.
So we have to mandatorily use every column which we want to take out in the group by clause. Otherwise, group by clause won't work.
Yeah,
I have done many questions
but present in this group by here group by clause, so that you that must be present here also, or here you can use this thing.
Whatever columns which we want to take out, we have to mention it in the group by clause.
Yeah. Or you can use the aggregate function, right? So this is aggregate function.
Yes, sir. We can use the aggregate function, but we don't have to mention that we aggregate function.
Yeah. So you can see, and now so now can anyone tell how this means code was done? So first it select filter the instructor with salary is greater than 70,000.
Yeah.
Then it performs the group by operation. After performing the group by operation, then sum of the value means salary of individual department. Then it compares this particular condition.
So the sum of the salary in the select line number 89.
Yeah.
This is the sum of the salary of particular department.
Yeah. You can also use the average
So
also.
starting from we start from then the where condition.
How we will understand, sir? It is getting average and sum of the particular. This in the select select line, average of the salary.
Yeah.
It is taking of a particular department or the whole salary, average salary of the instructor.
No. So here let me. Just a minute. Hello. Yeah. So here you can see.
Yeah. Salary.
Yeah. Here you can see 95, 89. The physics group by based upon the department name, right? So this will group by and perform the sum operation, right? And the computer science are 2. Okay. So let's take this physics one, right? So can someone tell what is the sum of 95 and 87? That is 1. 182, right? So let me check. Here you can see 182, right? So it will compare with only those means value which are filtered out here. So only filtered value, group by only filtered value and return the sum of them.
For those whose salary is greater than 70,000.
Greater than 20,000.
Group by clause department is greater than.
Yeah.
This query number 89 to 93. When we are selecting only 89, 90, and 91. And when we are selecting 89, 90, 91, 92, and 93,
Yeah.
then what is the sequence of the operation? How we will understand this? The query will execute first 93 or first 89.
Okay. So
this is the question. How to understand how it will
okay.
execute?
Let me omit this thing. Right.
Yeah. No, sir. We are doing, when we do practically, then we understand. When we are doing, then it is giving the result. But we are not doing anything. But we should know the sequence of the operation. When we are doing this, then select will be operated first, or the having sum will be operated, or it is a random.
Yeah,
Random. It will depend on the situation, on the query. What query we are consulting, that will function like that.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you. First fetched this instructor table 1.
Yeah, this is okay. No problem.
Then perform this operation. I'm talking about the sequence, how it will execute, right? So it first extract this table, then perform this operation, where condition, then performs the group by function, then sum of the salary, and then performs the on the group by function, this whichever the sum of the salary of the department is greater than 1 lakh.
Then again we will go to the select, because some of the salary is also there.
Then after that, it will simply simply return this thing. So here
simply just display the things we mentioned in the select.
Yeah. You can write. See here. There is the 5
department.
5 department.
Yeah.
This is because of up to. I have run only this top this 4, this one 89 to 92, right? Yeah. So if I apply this thing, run this thing also, means 93 line number, then you can see whichever the condition are satisfy this condition. So these top 3 are satisfy the condition.
Computer science.
Yeah. So finance, physics, and the computer science.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out here, is it the same database which have been provided, or is it a different university database you are working right now?
Same database.
Same database, but the entries I'm getting in the department name, astronomy, athletics, everything is there. It looks different in the tables. Anyone else facing the same problem?
Yeah. The problem was when in the lecture they are giving examples is different from the whatever database has been uploaded. That is different.
No, right now, what output you are getting is entirely different from what I am getting.
Here it is okay, I think.
No, how many rows are there in your instructed table, sir?
Okay.
So let me add something. See, there are 2 databases in university: a small relation and the large relation. So in the lecture, we professors used a small relation, and we are also used as a small relation. But whatever we have given to you, these are large relation database. Means there are large number of rows, nothing else. There are a small difference.
Even the department is different. I am getting the department name: astronomy, athletics, geology, accounting, political science. Everything is there.
Yeah, it's my same. All of the means in university database, schema same is relation table. All of the means relation between the table. All other things are same. Only some data are the different. Like if you see in large relation, study is 101, 102 like this. But in a small relation, CS101, CS102.
Okay.
Like
That means the database you are working and what we got is entirely different.
No, not only a small relation. There is
the entries are different. Entries are a little bit different.
Yeah, only things. Schema is same. Don't worry.
Okay. Schema is same, but the entries are different. Little bit different.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So So one thing you have to remember that whenever or whatever the present is, that when you performs the group by operation, so this thing you have to be keep in mind that the group by function, the column name is must be present in the group by, or you have to use the aggregate function, right? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
So you can see there are the five tuples. So whenever perform this and having clause is used after the group by function, group by clause, right? So
This aggregate only works in the select statement, right? We cannot use it in where salary greater than max salary.
so can you tell what is exactly you want to ask?
Aggregate function we can only use after select, correct? Where works.
Yeah. Select here aggregate function, right? Aggregate function. Here I have used aggregate function for the compare purpose. I hope.
Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah. So you this three row are satisfying the particular condition. That's why it returns only these three conditions. I hope it is clear to everyone how this particular query is executed.
Yes. Can we use this having function without this select and where function?
Select and where?
Where query.
Yeah.
Without select and where query, which can use having. Can you give an example without this select?
Yeah, but
Only,
this
No. Select you have to use because that is the SQL structure.
okay. Having it will work only when select has been already used, right?
Yeah. That is
Okay.
the basic structure. So let me tell you, this is the basic structure of the SQL. So you have to present select, that column name,
yeah,
and then table. Other thing you can omit.
Okay. This is basic requirement.
This is the basic requirement. So that's why
After that only function will work.
Yeah.
Yes.
So after that, this is the basic structure. So you can omit the where condition also.
We can. Where and on. There on was also there. The difference in between on and where.
On is clause of the joining operation, right? We already discussed about the joining operation. Inner join, left outer join, right outer join.
Okay, that on will work when joining only.
Yeah. Only.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, in sum of salary in the first line, can you please write average salary and execute the code?
Yeah. You can write group by function. You can use group by function, not group by function. Sorry, aggregate function you can use. Any aggregate function. Here you can also use the count. Also you can use if you want to know how many means departmental. So
how is the code getting executed? First, it is selecting the department name from the instructor. Then, so can you also write that where line as well? Yeah. Now can.
first it will fetch this instructor table, right?
Yeah.
Then performs the filter the salary which are greater than the 70,000, right? Then performs the group by operation, right?
Yeah.
Then after the group by operation, it will filter those sum of the salary is greater than means 1 lakh, right? So up. Okay, let me try. Yeah, this is after summation or after forming the group by group, then it's sum of the salary, right? So after that we put some condition, that is the salary is greater than 1 lakhs. So you can see there are the 3 rows are there, which are
Three rows will remain.
yeah. So these 3 row will remain. Yeah.
Okay. And if we do average of salary, then how is the average getting computed? So sum of whatever values we
So
have in finance, which are greater than 7,000, divided by the number of
a number of record present.
which are greater than 70.
Number of record present on in that particular department. So suppose the summation of, you can see the finance department, the summation is let me write thing. Summation on the count. Now it is clear to you, right? So finance has the 2 salary, 2 instructor salary. Then we divide the sum by 2. That is,
Are greater than 70,000, right?
yeah.
This is all about the salary which is greater than 70, right?
Yeah, salary greater than
Okay, fine.
70,000, and this one satisfy this condition also.
Yeah, of course, because both having this.
Up to this is clear to everyone, right? I hope it is clear to everyone, right? Up to this one.
No, for the count, sir, in the select count salary, it is not taking having. Count is giving only with the salaries which is more than 70,000 for particular department.
No.
Two. Count 2, what it signifies?
If you will write having, if you will write count salary greater than 2, accordingly it will work. So whatever condition you need to write it in having. If you want the count of salary to be greater than 4, write that in having clause. If you want the average to be greater than something, then write that in having clause. Whatever condition you want to meet as a group, write that in having clause.
This 2 giving a count of the salary, no?
So sir, if you can, Sumitra, if you can write count salary greater than 4.
Okay.
In having.
Oh, yeah.
Instead, no, let sum be there. Let sum be there. Can we have count and sum both as the combination?
Okay, let me try.
And count, make it equal greater than 4. Count salary greater than 4. I think it should not display any result.
It will be empty set.
So yeah.
No salary will be greater than.
Yeah.
Yeah, one. Yeah, put 1.
So it is as previous.
Yeah.
Count is greater than 1. That is 2.
Greater than 1. When it is 2, yeah, it is coming.
Can we make arrange the table in ascending or descending order?
Yeah, can.
Oh, okay, order by. Okay.
Order by, right? Means the department. So this is the particular order in which we are writing the query.
Group by having and then order by.
But by default, won't it appear by ascending order, sir? No.
We put the result in a set. So the set is orderless, means
Records
What
are
order does it
orderless.
follow
Yeah,
by
yeah.
default? What is the default order? Anything.
anything.
Anything, because
They
basic
put-
structure of the database is that the records will be in any order. No problem.
So
small
here
point here.
order by, we write the order by, right? So order by default it is the ascending order, right? Ascending.
Yeah, that's
So
what.
Bindu, my question
When we
is, if we don't write order by, then what is the default order that it takes? What is the default order?
No,
Yes,
that is the random. Random.
Okay, fine. So a record which was entered in the first place can also come in the third place, right?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Sir, a small doubt here, sir. Here, count. It is which it is counting salary. It is counting salary is greater than 70,000 or counting some salary is greater than 1 lakh.
No. Let me tell you. So first it will means filter based upon this salary which are greater than 70,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then perform the summation of, it will display only those department name and the sum of salary which are greater than 1,000, means 1 lakh.
1 lakh.
Yeah. And now whatever the present in that particular department, how many salary is present on that department, right? Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You get it. So okay. Let me put. Just a minute. So you can see the how in the physics, how many record are there? Physics department. There are two.
Yes, sir.
Computer science 2 and finance 2. And this electrical engineer is
Computer
1.
2, computer 2.
Computer 2. Let me remove this thing. So here you can see. So it count after filter the salary greater than 70,000. So we get this one. So after we perform the on the group by function, we performs the another filter, that is the count salary is greater than 1. Or similar thing, you can see the summation of salary, sum of salary is greater than 1 lakh. So
Yeah.
that is only display this one. So I hope, yeah.
Yes, sir. Now understood. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, Bindu, you can continue.
Yeah. So now we'll be see exist operator. So yeah. So exist operator return true if the subquery return 1 or more records. Suppose if subquery returns 1 or more records, then exist operator returns true. And the syntax like is pretty simple, like select, then column names, then from, then table name, and where exists, then the subquery. Again, I'm repeating exist operator. If the subquery returns one or more record, then it returns true. So let's see one query using the exist operator. So question is, find the names of students who have taken at least one course. And again, I'm reading, find the names of students who have taken at least one course. So let's see the table first. Select from student. So from this table, you will get ID, name, department name, and the total grade. And from this table, you will get ID and the corresponding course ID, like 00128 taken CS101, then 00128 taken CS347. So question is, find the names of students who have taken at least one course. So let's write the query, then we'll explain. Select, we have to find name from student. Let's take last name F, where exist. Select let's star from text where s dot id equal to let's text last name t dot id. So let's run the query. So let me explain in the
Here we will take the select name from a student as S or directly S.
So from student we have taken a last name S, right?
As.
Yeah.
We can write as also, na, here.
Yeah, we can also write as also, and with the
That is optional. It is not required to write.
Yeah, it's optional. You can write also, and this is optional.
Okay. If you don't write, then a space is required. From student, a space S. Okay.
Yeah, a space is required.
Okay.
So let me, this is correlated query. So let me explain what is happening. So yeah. So in the let open my pen screen. Okay. My screen is visible, right?
Yeah, sir. Visible.
Yes, sir, yes.
So what happened? First, select name from student as S where exist. Select a string from text where s.id means, suppose s.id. First we'll take s.id. So 00128. Then if it's methods from t.id. So if it methods at t.id means there exists. If returns, if there is 00128, you can see there is returns two records, means this returns true. If this return true, then this returns name, like this. Then
how this table, sir? This is S table and T table.
This is
joined. Cross product of this.
No, this is student table, and this
joined.
is
joined.
No, not this is separate table.
Separate table.
Yeah.
How did this came here, sir? This in the
this
screen.
Is student table. This is student table, and this is text table, right? Hello.
Okay. Now, how it is visible on the screen? How do you
So I've taken a screenshot for understanding.
Okay, screenshot. Okay.
Sir, can you please write the question?
Yeah, can you?
Sir, can you please write the question here?
Okay.
What is question?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me. The question was,
a student table is having the 4 columns: ID, name, and department name, and total credit. Right, 4, and this 6 columns. Yeah.
so you have to basically you have to find the names of students who have taken at least one course, and the answer is select name from student as S, where exist. Select start from text T. You have taken alias where S dot ID equal to T dot ID. Basically, first taken student. Sorry. Taken every student ID and compare with text table S dot ID equal to T dot ID. If there returns one or more record, then returns true. Then print the name of the student. Those who have taken at least one.
Yeah. At least one matching will be there, then record will be there, right?
Yeah.
If 2 will be there, then the 2 records will be copied, right?
No. If there are two, see, if returns one or more record, then return true only. It's return true.
Okay. This is Boolean result.
Boolean.
Yeah.
So then, so then we'll see not exist operator. So let me share my page admin. Okay. And the not exist operator, and the not exist operator is completely opposite of exist operator. Sorry. The not exist operator return true if the subquery returns no rows. If the subquery returns empty sets or no rows, then it return true. Opposite of exist operator. Hello.
Sir, one doubt.
Not exist. If result is coming true, it is equivalent to the exist record is coming false, right?
No, see, again I'm explaining. See, the exist operator return true if the subquery part returns one or more record, then it returns true exist operator.
Yeah.
And the not exist operator, if the subquery returns no record, then it returns true.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Then okay. So the question is, find the name of student who have not taken any course. So let me write the query. Select find the names of students. So
name.
Select name from student as where not exist. Okay, so sorry, select select sorry start where s dot id equal to p. So let me run the query. Something is missing. Okay.
It should be exists.
Yeah. Sorry. Ex. Thanks. So you can see the one student who have not taken any. Means at least not. We have one student who have not taken any courses.
Sir, in the previous question where you have used exists,
yeah,
can it also be done using natural join?
Yeah, you can try out. You can
The
try
result,
out.
the result was only one student. No.
Yeah, the one student we have not taken at least one courses.
Yeah.
As everyone got it, what is exist operator, what is not exist operator.
Yeah, in such
Just
cases,
one small, please.
at least one column should be in common. Then only this will be operable.
So see, exist means, so see, you have to stick to the basic definition. This exist means returns true if the subquery, when this subquery,
Yeah.
if returns at
True.
least one record, means one or more record, if returns at least one record, then it returns true. And not exist means if returns no rows or empty set, then it returns true. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Fine.
So yeah. Okay. So okay, now it will be
This alias will be used, sir. This alias will be used only when we are required to use this in the other operators, right?
Yeah. If you are not using, if you are not using alias, then you have to write suppose
the whole name.
Yeah, whole name.
And you can do then it will also work. Fine. Okay, fine. This is just for the convenience of writing.
Yeah.
So reducing the text. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, fine. Thank you. One thing, sir, one question may I ask?
Yeah, you can ask.
This question, this queries we are just doing, this is not being saved anywhere. Suppose I want to, I'm just making practice some queries. How to save in this Postgres?
You can save.
Suppose one query we have given and the result is also coming. We have tested it. Okay, fine. Now we want to save this query with this result. Where we can save like this?
You can use views, right?
Where?
You can use view. Metallized view, I think.
Where here in this Postgres?
Yeah, in this Postgres.
Where it is? Because we are not conversant with all the tabs.
Okay. Yeah, let me.
Yeah, please one view. Yeah, how to save exactly?
Yeah, I see. Let me.
Because a number of tests we are doing, but we forget it. So if you want to revise, then what we have done it for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See. So. Okay. So yeah. So I'll be like. Okay. So I'll see how to use. You can try out in the Postgres. So I will be giving some hints. Then you can use.
So just one view. How to save.
Okay, in the slide there is a materialized view, I think. Okay, let me see.
So we are not conversant with all the tabs. What is working?
Okay.
Postgres, we are doing whatever you are teaching us. We are just doing and repeating that, so that we can learn the queries.
Yeah. So, see, you can see in the lectures 3.3 you can use. Okay, let me share my screen. That will look.
You can share on this course also how to save a link of that from a screen cast.
Oh yeah.
How to save? It will be save time. It will save time because this is required, sir. Because what we were doing, we will like to revise it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
So yeah. So let me share my screen. So next is with clause. What is with clause? With clause is used to defining temporary relation is available and used by the query that is associated with the with clause. When it means with clause used to defining mainly temporary relation, and if you use to this that temporary relation in the query, you can use with clause. So let's see one example, then you will be understand what is with clause. So yeah. So question is, sorry. Find the average instructor salary of those department where the average salary is greater than 50,000. Again, I am reading. Find the average instructor salaries of those department where the average salary is greater than 50,000, right?
50,000.
That's the right query with the department. So I'll be writing the query, then I'll be explaining what is happening. Then you will be able to understand. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, department average.
So first, can you please show the table, instructor and department?
Yeah. Well, this one. So see, an instructor table. There is ID.
ID, name, department name, and salary.
Yeah, ID, name, and the department name, and the salary, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So yeah. So what is the question?
Average instructor salary of those departments where the average salary is greater than 50,000.
Okay.
So we have to find the average salary first, and then we will compare, right?
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So let me bit complex, then we'll be able to understand a bit more. So suppose you have to find all department where the total salary is greater than the average of the total salary of all department. So did you got the question? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
you have to basically you have to find all department where the total salary is a greater than the average of the total salary of at all department, right? Hello.
Yeah.
So let me write the query, then I will explain. So with department total department name, then department name, then okay, hello, and that select department. Then some salary, then construction, group by department name, then again department, and let's text department total. And average s value as select as value from department total. From department total. Yes. Department and value so let's what happened at this query paste in the pen, then I will understand. I will explain everything. So yeah, my screen is visible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
So what happened? So we make basically temporary table department total. This table. Hello. Am I audible, right?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yeah, sir.
Department total.
Yeah, department with the temporary table, and the attribute name is department name and the value. And the query is select department name and the
What is the value, sir? Attribute value is not, I think, also in that instructor table, no?
yeah. So actually I give as a value. So value will be taken from this department name, will taken from this department name, and value will be like this salary, some salary. So you can rename, like value, sum, anything.
Yeah, value, yeah.
Yeah. So I've taken rename as a value. So this department will taken from this department name, and this value will be taken from this salary name. And so please please this query select department name and the sum salary.
First of you tell me what is the syntax of this width?
Yeah.
Syntax of width.
Yeah. I'll be explained with clause.
Yeah.
I'll be explained with syntax. So yeah. So let me explain this question. So after that, I will explain syntax of with question. Okay. So with then temporary table name is department total, and the means attributes are department name and the value, and department name, this department name, change the color. So see, this is the department name and the department name and the value, and the department name will be taken from this department name and the value will be taken from this salary. So what this query return, select department name, then some salary. So will be taken department name and the salary, some salary. So from instructor group by department name. So basically it will group by group using the department name, and there's some salary will return. So department total will store. So let me type department. So department. This is the total table name, UOTS, and the attribute are department name and the value, and the it stores like computer science department name and the sum of their salary. So let explain this subquery in the PG admin, that will be better. Then after that I will whole screen. Okay. So yeah, my screen is visible.
Visible.
So yeah, this only subquery will return, see, department name and the sum. So department total will store this department name and the value, and these are the value, and these are the rows. Finance 70, the sum of the salary is 70,000. Then the history, sum of the salary is 1,22,000, like this, right? So,
This is the total salary of that department.
This department total, yeah, of the department. So this department total will store this means this rows. Got it?
Yeah, some of the salary means such amount of salary is being disbursed from this department. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, see, I'll be explaining one by one. So
Okay,
this I've explained this subquery, then I will be explain one by one. This what I'll be explain everything.
Okay, fine.
Basically, this is the big query, so it will take time. Yeah, it will take time. Okay, so after that, up to this. So after that, what will happen? This. So again, we have again we have create temporary tables, department total average. What will store? This will store average, means this will store average value. So what is? So it will store select average value from department total, means from this department total, what will be the average? This will store, right?
Yeah, average.
Yeah. So this will store. This department total average. This table will store this average. This means some 170,000 and plus 1,22,000, like this. This average will store department total average.
Yeah, this is average or this is the total, sir? Average will be divided. The total will be divided by the number of. I think.
Again, I'm explaining.
Okay.
So department total will store this table, right? This table. And department total average will store. We have taken department total average value from department total, right? We have taken from department total what we have created temporary relation, right? Hello.
No, sir, did not get it.
Okay.
What is the difference between department total and department total average?
Okay. Yeah. So in department total, we have stored select department name and the sum of the some salary from instructor group.
That is fine. That is fine. Yeah.
So what will store in department total? Department total will store this table, right? My cursor is visible.
Yeah, cursor is visible. Yeah. Department total. We are generating a different table with the name of the department total, right?
Yeah, we are creating a temporary table.
We are creating a different table with the name of not defined here. Department with an argument with a column name department total. Is it so?
No. Table name is department total. We are creating,
Okay.
and the column name is department name and the value. So this is the department name, and this will be stored as like value.
Okay. What is visible on the screen is the table. This
Yeah.
is named as department total, which is having attributes department name and sum.
Department name. Yeah. So this sum
And
will
sum.
also we have this.
Then
We
why
have,
value is coming, sir?
Yeah.
This is sum, na?
Yeah.
Department name and sum.
So,
Why we are using value here?
We have rename. We can also write as sum. Can also write sum. So if just we have rename value.
Okay.
We can rename.
We renamed it because the confusion should not be there in the sum and value, right? Okay.
So we have renamed value.
Okay. New sum, you can write new sum.
Yeah, we can write. You can write. So I've written already.
Okay. Got it.
So we already created department table. So these are the attributes we can see. Hello.
Department. Got it.
Then department total average. We are creating another table, department total average. This we are creating another table, department total average.
And what will be the column names of that?
Column names we have written value.
Only one.
Yeah, only one value.
Okay.
And what will store? This average will store. This average means whatever the department totals column name value, this average value will be stored. Okay. So from department total, we have taken from department.
So
total.
why we are taking this average then? Because the same value is coming. Department total.
The sum will be not coming now. See, we have taken sum, means sum of the means we have group by department name, right?
Yeah.
So then we have taken the sum of the salaries, means whatever the suppose particular department have some got 1, and suppose finance department one instructor got 1,000 salary and one instructor got 2,000 salary, then that will be like particular department like finance will be 1,000 plus 2,000. So this will be returned the particular department some salary. So this then we average the value from this table. So up to this you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the only confusion is that the department total average and the value which is given in the sum column is the same.
No, not the same.
Not same. Okay. Let us proceed. Then we will understand.
So we have so what will store in the department table average? So it will store average value. Okay, so let's see. So if you see the department total average select, so you will understand what will store. So let's start from department
total
average, right? So yeah, we have taken department total average. So let's run the query. Just run. Select
something you have to select from department total.
Okay, let me see.
Then you have to put else in the parent.
So will there be any comma in the end of group by department name?
Okay, let me. So there is I think some syntax mistake. Yeah. So you got it. So let me first. So let me first what will returns department total. So you will understand. So department total will return the department name and the value. Value will be the sum, right? This will return department total. You got it? Hello?
Yeah, value is
Yes, sir. Got it.
You got it? Hello?
Yeah. Value.
And
Value. Now we hear the name
yeah,
change value. From
yeah,
the sum it became value.
yeah. So this department total will returns.
Yeah, fine, sir. This is fine. Because
Okay.
this is the department total.
And the department total average will return this average value. This average value, whatever the value, this average value will return department total. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, so department total average will be average of the department total,
Yeah,
right?
average
No,
of
sir,
the
it
this
is
value.
total. This total.
This value, average of this value.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. Up to
Sir,
this, you got it, everyone?
Yes. Sir, visible
Yes, sir.
table is showing department total average. Table name is department total average, right?
Yeah. When table name is department total average.
And previously, the table was showing department total table, which were having the department name and sum.
No. See, department total is the table name. Again, I'm explaining. And the attribute name is department name and the value.
Yeah, department name and value.
And it will store department name and the salary of the particular department, whatever the. Okay, so let me see the record. So I will explain. Select start from. I have start. So see department. So if you see, so department name, then some you have group by, you are using group by department name. So like computer science, these are computer science, and the sum salary. So computer science salary 65,000. The sum will be returns 75,000 plus 65,000 plus 90.
That is fine.
So what department total will store department name and the value will be sum of the salary. So whatever the return this subquery.
Yeah, this is fine, sir. Up to
Whatever
this, it is fine.
This subquery.
Yeah, this table, it is fine. Here, the department-wise salary total, sum of the salaries is being shown. In the name of the table, department total. Is it right?
Department total and the department total and the attribute will be department name and the value, right? So let's see. This will store. Sorry. What happened?
So how can we select the department total? This is department total is the name of the table. Yeah. From.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Fine.
So department total will store department name and the value. I got it.
No, here is the confusion, sir. In the first step, we got from the instructor group by department name. So the value came. And the second line, department total average. This is not clear for me.
See, again I am explaining. See, this with department total, this is table name, department total.
Yeah.
And this is the attribute name, department name and the value.
Yeah, correct.
And what is the means? This is table name. What this table will store. Whatever this inner query, this subquery will return. This will automatically
This will be stored in the name of the table, which is called department total. Correct.
And attribute will be department name and the value.
Yeah. Attribute will be department name and the value.
Department name and the value. And value will be sum of their salary. So this is the sum of their salary.
Yeah. This is what's showing right now. The screen is showing, right?
Yeah. So department total. This is the department total. Okay.
This is showing. Next, the second line.
So up to this got it?
Yeah, got it.
And we have created another table, department total average.
Yeah.
Department total average, and the attribute name is value.
No. Where this table we are creating.
Yeah, we have created temporary relation, temporary table.
Okay. Then create is not required here.
No, create is not required. So you have also we We have created a temporary total value, and the what will store? This subquery will store.
Okay, a subquery is select average value
from
the department total. So
from
then,
that.
It is selected from the department total average value, right?
You got after this you got it.
Yeah. Average value. So what is the difference between value and average value?
So this value is like this, and average value average of the value. Like we are using
no. Mathematically, it is coming the same value not coming, sir. Average value and value is the same value.
No. See. So suppose there is salary. What will be the difference between salary and average salary?
Salary is the individual particular salary of some instructor, but the average salary with if the 5 instructors are then the total salary divided by 5. Somebody having 1 lakh salary, somebody 50,000 salary, then average salary will be 75,000. What I am understanding like that.
Similar things will be happen. So,
but here it is not dividing. Average salary is 170. It should be divided by 2 or 3 like that.
Yeah. So what will return? This department total. We have not seen what will return. So let's see. Select start from the department total. So see if you see total average. So sorry. This if you return, see this will be the this average value will return.
Okay. This number is the average. Okay.
So after this you got it.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Then we will.
This is the average in the mid. Yeah. That was the showing that. That was showing the table only.
Okay. So
thank you.
Yeah. So then we will see the next. So we have to find the all department or the total salary is greater than the average of the total salary at all department. So now we are using these two tables. Sorry. Up to this is clear, I think. So now we have to find the department and we have to find department name. So select department name from department total and the department total average from department total average. Then we have to see if department total value is greater than the average value, then it will return department. Right. So let's write the query. So you will see these are the department name. So I hope you got it. This subquery. Hello.
Yeah, sir.
So yeah, please try to understand. You can you can try out in PG So I think you'll what see if there is a big query and you can understand part wise. So, you can try. If you did not understand, you can ask in the next session. I will explain again.
Practice
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. We will practice question. Which practice question?
So first practice question.
Okay. Yeah. Let me give 1 second.
Just one question with this PG admin. If you
Yeah. Hello.
So,
Yeah.
It's a basic question. What I was doing in PG admin, I was trying to create the table.
Yeah.
But it wasn't showing up. I don't know why. Using the command create table in any of the database, but the table wasn't coming up. And is that the way it works, or is it something else?
So which table you are?
If you just open PG admin in the same database, you write create table test. Will it show as part of the tables or no?
Oh yeah.
So for example, over here you have some tables, right? 11 tables are there.
Yeah.
So this is one question. If I have to create a table in some other database, how do I go about in PG admin? Do I first select that?
Okay. Suppose it okay. suppose if you want to create suppose this is test 3, right? Hello.
Yeah.
Suppose this is test 3. So what we have to do? We have to go query tool. So you'll go to test 3 databases, right? Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can see what are the table names. So the basically in test 3 there are course and the department table name. So suppose if you want to create another table, so suppose let's create another table like ABC. Create ABC. Create create table ABC, and the attribute name like this, like name Berker 20,
That's
and
what we want. Yeah.
yeah, suppose Berker 20, and the suppose salary then int. Suppose if you create this table, so it will create table, and if you refresh, you will see one table is created inside that database.
I did the same, but it wasn't coming
Yeah.
anywhere. And how can I create a database using a command? I know it is not covered, but
Yeah, you
just
can.
tell
Okay. Yeah, in the command, right?
through a command, right?
Okay. Oh, okay. So what can I do? Okay, let me. So okay, put in the put.
So will we not have to choose a new query tool? How did you come to a fresh query tool over here?
Yeah, can you repeat? I did not got it.
How did you come to a fresh query tool over here?
No,
How did you open a new window?
no, I did not open. I just inside cut all the code. So you can see. You can also using PMD prompt, or you can also using this like create database ABC or ABC in the that you can give the semicolon, then run the query. So you will see that database is already created, and if you see refresh the if you see the ABC will be already means created. So in any any SQL you can create database ABC. Then you will go to this query tool. Then you can create table, insert the records like this. You got it?
Yes, got it. Thank you.
And someone has a doubt on practice assignment or some questions. Which question?
First,
Yeah. Hello.
the 3 practice question first.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Please wait 1 minute. Let me share my screen. So this question, right?
Yeah, now it is visible.
Yeah. So this question, right? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Practice question, as in not practice assignment, practice question which we have to put the query and test.
I did not get it. Can you tell one? Oh, query question. So means practice query question.
Yes, a practice query question. Week 3 practice question 1.
Okay, let me see.
Not so this is practice assignment question 1.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Actually, in that question, I wanted to know how to approach. Actually, I'm not getting that particular approach. That's why I'm not getting the right approach. That we have to select the team which has played more than 3 matches. So, but we have to count in that particular thing. Do we have to count the host team, or we have to match number, or what? I'm not getting particular. I have thought about it a lot, but I'm not getting it quite properly.
Okay, let me see.
Hello. Yeah. Hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Yeah. Someone asked the SQL query. Can you read out the query? What is the question?
Sir, the question is write a SQL statement to find the names of teams that have played more than 3 matches. It's the FLIS database.
Okay. Okay, let me write a SQL statement.
Find the names of the teams that have played more than 3 matches. So before starting the code, can you please tell the world how to approach this question using the rows and because that is the thing which is not clear to me.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, let me see the full question, then I will tell. So the question is first find the team name.
I played more than 3 matches.
Okay. So where so you have to find the first team name and the matches. The matches is present in the
matches table.
Matches table, right?
Yes. So, sir, what do we have to count in the matches table? Do we have to count the host team ID, guest team ID, or match number?
Yeah. So here you can see the match. You can group by this host team ID also. In this way, you can get the numbers of matches that particular team had played, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is the one way of, and the another way is also you find by the guest team ID. If you means perform group by operation on the guest team ID, right?
So, but won't it be the sum of both the things because the host team playing that those particular matches and their difference, there is some kind of difference in those.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not
sir, in the first row it is match number 1, which is hosted by team 1, and the guest team was team 6.
Yeah.
But in the reverse, if we say that that match was boosted by team 6 and the guest team was team 1. So it will be a different match. No? So we have to consider these to be two matches. Is it? Am I correct? I'm just asking that. Is this?
No,
is
no.
this
The
correct?
question is you have to find the team name that have played more than
3 matches.
3 matches. So it
ultimately
is
we
not.
just
It is not mentioned as a host team or as a guest team, right?
we just have to count the overall host team ID, number
Yeah,
of
yeah,
matches in the host team ID, and just we have to do with that.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, sir. So can you please write the little bit of query?
A query. So yeah. So you got the idea, right? So
Yes,
can you
I've
try?
got
Can you try once? So I'm.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So I just need to either the host team ID, count host team ID, or count guest team ID. And that's it.
Yeah. That's it. So let me write the query. Right.
Okay,
So
sir, I'll try.
try and post it in the discourse. Everyone here, I will answer there.
Okay.
I also have the
if I-
solution also. So yeah. So you try first. I already tell you the approach. So how you can do it. First, you have to find the group by operation on this particular a host ID and the group by operation on this one, right? So find the count of that, right?
And a count on host team ID by grouping by grouping it.
Yeah, yeah.
And finding the count.
And find the numbers of matches. You got the numbers of matches, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Then I'll compare it by making it greater than 3.
Yeah. Then apply the filter. So greater than 3.
Using the having clause, I'll apply the
Yeah.
count in this particular is greater than 3.
Yeah. In the having clause, you form the group by, right? This one. So you, if you performs the group by function on the host team ID, right? So
Yes,
after group by function ends the host team ID and then performs the count. Host team, you got the
count of host
team
ID
ID
greater than 3.
and yeah, also got the count. Similar guest team, and the count also. You got count also. Then apply the filter one. So which is the count is greater than 3, then display the team name with
For host team ID as well as guest team ID, I have to do both.
Yeah.
But I don't have to add these.
No need to add
Separately.
Yeah, sir. Separately, or you can perform the union also. So
okay, statement of a union.
Yeah. First performs the count operation. So I just write the algorithm. So you can try and post in discourse, right? Everybody. Okay. Perform the group by operation by host team ID and find the count of matches they have played, right? Similar group by on. So guess team ID and find the numbers of matches played, right? Then you got the team ID and the numbers of count. So you performs the union all, right?
Okay.
In this way, you get the team ID and this one count of matches, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then select the select the this team ID. So you got this one ID team ID. You got the team ID from after whole.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Whole means this team ID. Then you got team ID. Then just find the respective team name from there using the team table team relation. So select team name from teams where the team ID equal to this particular whole one. You
So I have
got
to use
idea,
two
right?
queries. Two queries.
No, not two queries. In the single queries, you have to use the subqueries.
Okay, subquery. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please try then. Yeah, post it in
Yes,
Discourse
I'll
if
post
you
if
have any.
if I'll have more doubt, I'll post it.
Yeah, post.
Can you tell question number 4, the same approach kind of thing? Question number 4.
Question number 4.
I'll spell out the question.
Yeah.
So it's write a SQL statement to find the names of the faculty, first name and the last name, who did not issue any book. So where not exist is the right approach to do this question. Actually, I'm not getting
Yeah. I just give you a hint. You can use the except clause, right? So first find out the all whoever issued book.
Yes, sir.
Right. Then that okay.
So first
find
I need to find all those people who are member. Then accept all those people who have issued book. Then I get whoever has not. Sir, I'm not getting the result. I'm not getting the result using this. So I have tried this approach, but I'm not getting the appropriate result. That's why I'm asking. So should I paste my?
You can post in the discourse. I think it is already 8. So you can post it in Discourse. We will answer. Is it okay for you? Hello.
If you can give a quick look, I'll.
Yeah. Okay.
Put in the chat box as well right now, if you can. Otherwise, I'll post in Discourse. Answer some approach for question number 5 is.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So can you give approach for question number 5 as well?
Let me check this question number 4. You got an idea about the question
Yes,
number
sir.
4?
I've got the idea. Yes, sir, I've got the idea. Okay, sir. I'll try, and if I want to be able to solve this, I'll post it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a doubt from the graded assignment. Question number 3. Just want to know the approach. I was not able to write the query. If you can just help me with the approach, please.
Week 3 graded, right?
Just the approach. I mean, the question is not getting clear. What do we?
Question number 4. Right.
Question number 2, week 3.
Okay, just week 3 graded. Question number 3.
Question number 2.
Hello.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Write
question number 2.
Write an SQL statement to find the name of eldest player in the team name Araval. Right.
Yes,
so you have to find the eldest player from the Aravali team. Hello.
Yes.
Is there any problem in this question, whichever particular?
I mean, I got the question, but how do we go about?
Yeah.
Maybe some logic
Actually,
or some
you can use
algorithm.
if I may answer this, you can use nested query for taking out that youngest or eldest player using nested query.
Yeah. You have to try. Yeah, look, you have to try. This is the graded question, so we cannot discuss in the live session.
Practice
So you can
question
check on
5.
the internet or right. So you have to work out it. Graded question.
So practice question 5 can
Practice question 5.
actually in that particular I have just reached the answer, but I'm not getting that particular answer.
Okay, let me check.
Clarity how to get to the exact answer.
So hello everyone. So question number 5, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so I will tell the approach. So you have
Yes,
to question is write an SQL statement to find the unique book title which are issued to the register but not to the register, right? This question.
Sir, I have attempted the overall question. I'm getting those two books which are issued to MCA, but one of those books was also mentioned to BTech. So I'm not getting how to disintegrate that particular book.
Okay,
I'm
see.
not getting that.
Yeah. So you can use accept keyword. So that will be helpful. I think you are using not in. I think the member type equal to PG and you are using not in equal to UG. I think you are using. Hello.
I'm just using the finally using the where clause where I have mentioned the degree like.
So see.
Yes, sir.
I will tell how you can use. So first you have to find the which are the books issued to the PG student, right?
Yes, sir.
Then accept keyword. Then accept which are the books which are issued to the EG student. That's it.
Okay, except those books which are issued to bachelor UG students.
Yeah. So basically use the accept keyword. If you are using where a member type equal to PG, then you are using not in. That not is the correct answer, right?
So I have to do the same query all over again.
Yeah.
For UG and I like use except in between those two queries.
Yeah.
PG except UG kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, I'll try.
Okay, so I think
I'll
already.
Quite mention it.
Yeah. So I think already 8:30. I think we can wind up the session. Yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone. So thanks. Good night, everyone.
Another session this week or?
Yeah.
Will there be another session this week for this week 3 or is this the only session?
I think paradox event, right? So I think next.
Okay, sir. Thank you. One thing, if it is possible, then please share how to shape the workouts we are making the practice in the PostgreSQL, how to shape and keep in a sequence so that we can revise it again and again.
Okay. We'll
how to manage this thing, because once we do it, it becomes deleted.
Okay, I will post in the discourse.
Okay.
I think that will.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And you can ask in the next week also.
Okay. I will ask in the discourse.
This is the last live session for this week, and we will take your doubt on the next week, right?
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you have any doubt, you can ask the next live session, right?
Okay.
That is in week 4. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night.